Jai Guru. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I have come here before you to discuss something about our life skill. Most of us run after different things to achieve in our life. In my previous video also I mentioned that we are worried about our life success. To reach the goal, we sometimes frame our aim, but due to different constraints, problems, we actually remain behind of this. Why should we run after all these things, and what is the reason behind of running after all these aim and objectives, success and all? Because ultimately we want to be happy in life. But if we ask at the end of the day, when we sit alone, are these the things to be happy? Are these the actually things can make us happy? This is a very big question. And while we observed and while we discussed with various people of different sections in the society, we come to know that those things which we are actually running after are not the matter of happiness, are not the ultimate matter of success. That is why we have to very carefully think about then what are the things of matter of success. So far my ideal, the living ideal is concerned, he has very systematically pointed out our defects. We actually run our life with defective strategies and without strategies at all, for which we just remain like a kite in the sky without any owner, or when the kite is being separated from the owner and it fly in the sky and then go anywhere is destination or no destination, in the wind, whenever, wherever the wind blow, it goes away and away and away. Our life is also like this. Why? Because when we grow up, after our birth, our parents are the first guide, first friend, whatever is. They actually called us on this earth, and that is why they try their level best to give us all knowledge to grow, to cope up with the society, people, and thereafter they send us to different institutions, different persons to be successful ultimately. But when at the end of the day we come up with nothing, we remain unhappy, because whatever the dream actually conceptualized by our parents, by our teachers, by ourselves, we actually could not fulfill, and then we remain unhappy. So first of all, I would like to say that in this regard we were actually wrong. The skill of life is not that to be happy ultimately. One must have think that if I gain millions of money, I'll be happy. If I get married with a beautiful wife, I'll be happy. If I get a beautiful husband, I'll be happy. I mean, different. Beautiful in the sense, mind, or etc. But actually, where is happiness? Actually, happiness lies in us only. We have all power. There is a very beautiful soul, there is a very beautiful mind. All things are available there with us. But because of our wrong strategy, wrong conceptualization of life, we remain unhappy. And that is why one and only way is to be happy is to make a life with an ideal, which is called ideal-centric life. Ideal-centric life. Now the question comes, who might be the ideal? Who can be the ideal? Actually, nobody remains with us permanently. Even during our lifetime, we are composed of different components, and our age is of maybe average 60 years or 50 years or 70 years. Within this period of time, we meet our parents for some years, our children for some years, wives or husbands for some years, relatives for years, society for years. So out of those all, we cannot make them perfect and permanent ideal. Then who might be? He should be the Supreme Beloved, the All-Fulfiller. And that is why we should choose the Yuga Purushottamam. Yuga Purushottamam means the great personality, which is having all knowledge of the world, the great wisdom, and ocean wide love in him, and can pour and reply spontaneously of any queries, any questions, any anguish, any problem that we face. He has all the answers spontaneously, and we come back with our smiling face. So that is why we need a living ideal. Presently, as per the different observations, different studies, and different things is concerned, our ideal should be that one, the Sadguru, and he is Param Prema Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. Presently, he is not physically alive with us, but I should say his Acharya Parampara has made himself alive in different generations. We are having now third generation like Reb Acharya Dada, Reverend Babai Dada, and Reverend Avindada. They are leading us and saying us how to be happy, because they themselves practically doing so. They themselves presenting their life with happiness. Even if there is a lot of trouble, because without trouble life is not there. Because life is not so smooth. Life is not like rose. There has to have some thorn, some ups and downs. But in those times also, with those things also, we have to be happy ultimately. And happy, I mean to say that happiness simply not alone. I must be happy with my parents, happy with my wife or husband, happy with my children, happy with my friends, happy with society, happy among colleagues, happy among my followers, whoever is. It has to be consistently and in uniform, in every place, equally has to be happy. Not only that, with our personality, our present, and our behavior, character, we must make others happy. And that is why we need to adopt life skills. And very systematically and very strategically, Param Premamay Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has given us the life skill of practicing Jajan Jajan Strawbhriti and Shastani Shadachar. These are the 5 life skills. If we practice, it is essentially and definitely, I believe, and I am practicing those 5 skills, and I am trying to improvise myself. And really, even if though in different situations, in different places, in different atmospheres, in different obstacles, I find happiness ultimately. So that is why Jajan is necessary, Shastayani is necessary, Shodachar is necessary, and then only one can be really happy among all these entities of ultimately a complete human life. Thing is that, is it possible to gain these things anywhere, anytime? Of course it is possible, anywhere, anytime. But only thing is that one has to come forward with bold mind and broad mind and with all determination and with all concentration. Most of the time, I repeat, we spend our valuable time in different useless activities. Why not? Why not we actually spend at least a few hours, at least a few minutes in this activity by initiating ourselves and starting practicing Jajan Jajan Strawbhriti. Jai Guru.